CS2 skin prices have just dropped up to 70% in just 6 hours, and that's all because of the new CS2 Knife Crafting update. So you can now do trade-ups where you can convert 5 red skins into 1 gold skins. And I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know, including what has happened, what's going to happen in the short term, long term, and of course how you can profit from this. So let's get straight into it. So just about 6 hours ago, CS2 released a new update, and including some bug fixes and etc, which don't really matter, there is now an update where you can convert 5 red skins, so 5 covert skins, into 1 gold skin. So if you have a case, for example, the fracture case, and you put in into a trade up 5 of these red skins, so either the Prince Stream or Legion Anubis, you can now get a knife. So this stuff is not clickbait anymore. You can now really trade up to a knife. So the same that this is one of the coolest but also one of the worst updates that there could have been, because you will see in a moment that the prices have dropped dramatically. This video is brought to you by SkinsMonkey, the best place if you want new CS2 skins instantly and cheap. It's an automated trading site with easy filters and unlimited skins to choose from. Trading is easy, just select your skins from your inventory, then select which skins you want to trade for, click on trade items, and you're done. You can even get up to $5 completely for free for using the link in the description or my code shown on screen right now, Pili. SkinsMonkey also offers you the option to buy skins for cheap. They have a standard 30% deposit bonus, but if you use my code Pili, you'll get an extra 5%. Don't forget to check out the daily giveaways in the free freebies tab, and if you have any questions, you can ask the 24/7 live support. But for now, let's get back to the video. What this now means is that you can now trade up 5 reds to 1 gold. Let's go through this quickly. Here's what you can do. So the Armory Press has some collections, and I believe you cannot trade any of these skins into a gold one. Maybe the kilowatt case yet, but I haven't looked into this correctly. So there's only a select few that you can trade up to. For example, here are all the 3 collections from the Armory Pass. If we take a look at the M4A1S Fate, we can see that because you cannot trade this skin up to a gold, this skin has dropped in value. It looks like it didn't drop much, but it really dropped a lot in buy orders and sell orders. But that doesn't matter, we'll get to this later. What I'm just trying to say is that it's not possible to trade up every single skin, but it's trade up to most skins. First of all, panic, don't panic. A lot of people are saying that you should panic, and a lot of people are saying you should not panic. Well, the only thing that you can realistically do right now is to take the loss, okay? It's too late to do anything significant. You can't really go back in time and sell your knives. If you have bought a knife, let's say yesterday, then to be honest, trade protecting it, like reversing the trade, if the platform from where you bought it doesn't have big penalties, because I mean, your skin lost 50% the value, maybe you lose like 10% in penalties on the side. You have to just figure that out. To be honest, if you do it, I can understand it. A lot of people are reversing the trades now. Second of all, skins are not dead and trading is not dead. This is a market correction. A correction is coming, but I didn't expect this, okay? Because if you look at the global market, it didn't actually change that much, okay? It changed a lot. It's a big dip, but the price have been going up so much that it was doomed to happen. We'll also get to this later. First of all, let me just tell you the reasons why Valve could have done this. The first one which I thought of is that Valve wants more market share. Basically, if the knives and the gloves go down in price, this means that Steam will get more transactions. Because we know that gloves and knives have a maximum price of $1,500. Or because we know that on the Steam market, there's a maximum price of like 1,500 euros or dollars. So if you have a knife which is worth more than $1,500, you're not going to sell it on the Steam market. And what this means is that now that prices of knives and gloves go down, more people will try to sell it on the Steam market. And they will get more transactions. This is since they take 15% fee, which is absolutely crazy, and they're just robbing you. Now, this also means that more people can have a knife and gloves. This means that there is a more overall enjoyment for players. If we would take a look at playing without knives and gloves and playing with knives and gloves, maybe you'll even have 50% more fun playing CSGO. You'll play CSGO more often. There will come more players. Just if skins are cheaper, it means more people are gonna buy skins and they're gonna be more emotionally and also like mentally invested into the game. They're just gonna play longer and play more. That's just basically it. Because the dream for most people is to just own a knife. That was my dream when I was a kid. Second of all, there's gonna be more skin addiction. Like, people can now trade up. Like, they cannot just open cases, they can now also trade up to knives. Like, do you understand how much money is gonna be put into this covert skins? So many people are gonna try and get like these cool knives. First of all, the short term. So what happened to the market? You can see on the right here, under my webcam, the skins market has gone down 30% in just 7 hours. That's absolutely crazy. It was all the way in the top here. To be honest, a correction was coming after the spring update. It was pretty pretty normal that there should come a correction. The trade revert update went down very much less than I thought. Thought it was gonna go down to about this green level here, but right now we can see that the price has lost like $1.5 billion in market cap. This is because, of course, all the knives went down, but it's not minus 50%, and that is because also the red skins, the covert skins, went up. So the knives went down and the red skins went up, and now it's just like average. You know, do I think it's gonna drop more? And to be honest, this could drop down even more because the Western world, let's say like Europe, is now waking up. The time zone that Europe is in is now, it's the morning. So people only now wake up and see the skin price and decide to sell their skins. So you could see this drop even more, maybe to even the green line or maybe even lower. But I'm not sure about that. Let's take a look at the price updates very quickly. So most knives and gloves went down 50 to 70%. For example, if a knife or glove was $1,000 before, it's now $300 to $600. Now, this is only with knives which have the now this is only with knives where you can trade up for. Also knives that you can trade up for also went down in value, I believe, but I'm not sure. Just check yourself on the CS2 market cap. You can see like, so for example, here we can see minus 75%, 70%, 70%. All of these knives and gloves, they went down so much. You can just scroll on here yourself. Most of them went down like 70%, 60%. Or some 50%. It depends on the skin, but most went down dramatically, okay? If they were $1,000, they're now only like $300. That's absolutely nothing. On the other hand, covert skins went up to about 20 to 50%. Some went up 3 times, some went up more times. It all depends on the skin that you're looking at. It's a little bit harder to take a look at the skins on Price Empire, so I cannot give you an example, unfortunately. But if you just search on the Steam market or on Price Empire and look for covert skins, you will see that all prices have gone like either doubled, tripled, but they've gone up quite a lot, okay? So what has happened is, another thing I want you to take a look at is, I've not actually checked if this is true, but if this is true, then the following. So covert skins, they just went up, you know, they went up 2-3 times because you can trade up 5 of these red skins into a gold skin. What this also means is that if red skins go up, since you can trade up 10 pink skins into 1 red skin, pink skins should also go up because it's now going to be profitable to buy these pink skins. So maybe if you are late to the market, you can try to buy some pink skins, purple skins, or male spec skins. Because if red skins go up, the pink skins and the purple skin must also go up. That's just because otherwise the trade up is going to be profitable. Here once again, the covert skins that can trade up, they go down and others go up. Since the normal skins don't go up as much as the knives go down, we lose market cap. This is basically all that's happening. Here's Google Trends, so I use this for some research. As you can see, the gold line or the yellow line is the covert CS2. So people are searching for coverts. As you can see, in the first like hour, everyone was searching for them. It reached the peak, and now not that many people are searching for them anymore. So what this means is that in the first hour, all of the covert skins with the good deals have already been bought. You can see people searching for CS Float. It took like 2-3 hours. Skinport, other markets, I didn't want to put other markets in them, but you can see that within the first 2-3 hours, all the good skins have been bought. So if you're still trying to buy those skins, it's going to be very hard for you. This is all I'm trying to say. One thing you should also take in consideration in the short term is that there can be very big profits, but also very high risk. Usually I recommend people to just wait it out, since you have to understand that prices cannot go down. Prices have reached such a low point. They cannot go down. At some point, they can't go down even more, you know? You have to like look at the price, look at your skin. Can they go down even more? Consider that. What I'm just trying to say is right now there are unstable prices. They're going to become increased volume. More people want to sell knives, buy knives. There's going to be a lot of differences in the spreads, okay? A skin might have like a spread of 20%. So you can buy it for $80 and sell it for $100. Okay, the only problem is that there's a trade hold, which means that you have to wait a week before you can sell it and get your money. Is an extra week, and the price is very oftenly. Okay, so what people are also doing right now, and you should take in note for the short term, is that people are buying a lot of coverts right now, and they're probably going to do some trade ups in 7 days. So after the 7 days hold is over and they can do their trade ups, they probably already have a knife, so they will just sell the cheaper knives. Okay, they'll keep the best one, maybe the best 3, and they'll sell the rest. So I could expect like a price drop at least on this day, maybe the first like 3 days, but we'll just have to wait it out. I cannot like say anything permanently. Now let's take a look at the long term. To be honest, in the long term, there's not really much to talk about. We can talk about the knives and gloves. I would think like the expensive ones go down less than the cheap ones. For example, let's say this point here is like after 2 months. then I think the expensive ones, they will like slowly go up, stay the same. I'm not quite sure. But what I'm just trying to say is that I think the cheap ones, they will stay cheap and they will like go down much more than you think. And the expensive ones, they will kind of, because they're so rare and people are gonna do trade-offs, they're not gonna get that many of them. I think they'll just like stay at a reasonable level, okay? They will just go down less. Here's what other people think. To be honest, I don't only found this post. I was looking for another new post, but I was just too unbothered. You can read it right now if you want to. Basically, just saying that covert skins go up 50%, then knives go down 50%, and the total market goes down a little bit, but in like a few months it will be back to normal. That's kind of what I'm also saying. Now, here's what you should do, okay? First of all, golds will not go back to old prices. I just want you to know this. There's no chance that they will go back to old prices in a month, in 3 months. So take your loss, okay? You should take your loss. It's just pretty fucked up, you know? Right now, if you have some coverts, consider selling them while the news is hot, okay? Profit is profit. You have to understand that if you have some coverts, you can sell them right now for a profit. You will get a great profit on those skins. What you can also do is you can hold the skins, but then there is a chance that they go down or change in price, you know? Like, at least right now you can take profit. And I know that taking profit while trading is a very nice thing to do. Profit is profit. Just take a look at it right now. My recommendation would be to try and sell some of the skins. For example, today you exit like 20% of the skins, tomorrow another 20%. Just depends on how much skins you have. But try to exit at least with like 40% or 50% of your inventory value. But I recommend you to like start selling your skins right now, maybe like 50% of your skins, and then hold the rest. You know, at least sell a little bit so you have profit at least. You know, but maybe you've also lost some money with knives. So I hope you're break even. Probably you're pretty fucked. All right, how to profit, okay? So the first method is going to be after 2 to 4 weeks when the prices are a little bit more stable and there's more data so we can see like which trade-ups are good. I think like trade-ups, there are going to be some which are going to be very profitable, okay? So if you're good at doing trade-ups, this is going to be an opportunity for you. After 2 to 4 weeks, the price will probably stabilize. You will have like a good opportunity and you can make some big money from there, okay? So prepare for this. Already look at some skins that you think are going to be well. Second of all, check unpopular golds, okay? First thing I was thinking is Crimson Red Battle Scarred, because I think with this skin, the more battle scarred it is, the better it is. Or there's some skin like Rust Coat. I forgot like which skins it were, but some skins are better in battle scarred. So if you buy those skins, the red skins in battle scarred conditions, there maybe still be like cheap skins and you know you can get some profit. Think about skins that nobody thinks about, okay? All the easy profit is already gone. The only profit is going to be very hard. So look at skins that no one is thinking about. The third thing is to check just investments, okay? People are now going to be distracted about this update. They're going to be distracted about knives, gloves for the next few weeks, few days. So they will forget about normal investments. Maybe people are going to sell their investments to try and buy some knives. So look at like some of the case prices, sticker prices, agent prices, whatever. Look at some old investments, see if some prices went down and maybe consider buying them. I think this is going to be a big opportunity because when there's a lot of panic, other skins will also go down. So I think this is going to be a good opportunity to buy some skins if the market is good. So take a look at some skins, maybe start buying them slowly. Like don't buy them all in one day. Buy like, let's say you have $100, buy $5 today, and then just keep buying $5 every single day. That's what I recommend you. The fourth thing or the third thing, I don't even remember anymore. Big spreads in markets, okay? So you have different markets and you have these new items, new demands. Some markets, they will basically have a lot of supply, so prices of skins will be low. And some markets will have a lot of demand and the price will be high. For example, what I recommend you doing is take a look at all the markets. So you have CS Float, Skinport, D-Market, Market CSGO, Walkspear, ShadowPay, White Market. You have so many markets. Take a look at all the skin prices on each market. I bet you that there will be bigger specs in the following weeks just because of the new volume.